well, I don't think there's any recovering from that, so we'll just go on and say, sorry about our technical difficulties, everybody. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you, tech team, for getting us back on. So we were on the last question when we had those difficulties, but we'll go ahead and finish that question up now. So that question was, what was your favorite puppet? So anybody who wants to discuss what their personal favorite puppet was. Yeah, Bernie, go ahead.
Like I said earlier, my favorite puppet was Danny's. Their creativity with that puppet was amazing. I really wish that they had figured out a way to put teeth in it, because I think it would have been even more amazing. But it was great.
Yes, Danny was trying to work out how to put real teeth in it. But I do think, I mean, honestly, those gigantic blocky teeth were so good. And then I love too that it had the orange hair, because that's what colors Danny's hair was when we recorded. It was perfect. Okay. Other comments about favorite puppets? Yeah, Dee?
As I also said earlier, my favorite puppet was Emma Kellogg's, because theirs started out as a pink fishnet stocking, and sorry, and it evolved to be this beautiful sock puppet with toothpaste for eyeballs. So, which I thought was a great show of improvisation.
Yeah, it worked surprisingly well. I would never have thought of that. So good on you, Emma Kellogg. It's amazing. Rachel?
I love Bernie's sock puppet because I love the big, tall, blue head. It was so much fun.
My favorite was Alex's puppet. There was just some pure terror involved, and I don't know if it was initially intended to be scary, but it was, because it was the paper bag, but you could see his fingers coming out of the eyeballs, and also the tongue was some sort of yellow Post-it that looked like a slice of cheddar cheese, and I will probably continue to have nightmares about it for years. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, go ahead, Isaac.
I loved all the puppets, so I don't have a favorite, but I just do want to mention that when we gave the assignment to make puppets, we had said, if you can make it look like you, that would be preferable. And so seeing the wide range of people's puppets, I think just provided a very interesting look into everyone's like self-portrait of themselves in puppet form. So I really enjoyed seeing everyone's interpretation of themselves.
One thing I really appreciated about the puppets too was that we had to do some research to get guidance and examples of people doing puppets. And so watching, like, my favorite was actually an old video of Jim Henson talking about how you could make puppets at home. I mean, first of all, I love Jim Henson and the Muppets, but second of all, he had who he called one of his main puppet makers next to him, and Jim Henson was like Jim Henson, warm and kind, and this guy was the most dour, like serious. He just looked like he could not possibly care less about being on this show. And the contrast between Jim Henson being like charming and making, envelopes into puppets that had great personalities, and this guy who was just standing next to him, like handing him supplies and stuff. Oh, you can't make that stuff up. Anyway, I really appreciated the actual assignment, all the variety we saw in the people that responded to that assignment. That was one of the places where we learned about soundtrack and how we could use music, was actually because people started using music for their puppets to dance to. And then that really carried through into all of our pieces that had absolutely no feel, like those puppet pieces, but yeah, we had ABBA and now I'm drawing a blank, but it was all good. The variety of music was great. Does anybody else I feel bad I started that list and then couldn't think of anything but ABBA.
We had Vi's like child song version of the
Yes.
Three Little Pigs. Yeah.
Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? Yeah, that one
Yeah.
was fabulous. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Stevie Wonder, yeah, that was the one. I may have started that craze a little bit. I used Stevie Wonder in my example video. Yeah. Gherkins dancing to was that ABBA? Okay. And then what did Donnert use then? I thought Donnert's was ABBA. Emma Brace used something else with the dancing gherkins.
I think Donnert's was a
You might be right.
narrated story. I don't
Yeah, but
remember
then
if
it had like a
there's-
break. Donnert just texted to say that it was Donnert's used ABBA. Now we can't remember what Emma Brace's used. Well, we're really going out on a strong suit here, you guys, talking about stuff we can't
Oh,
remember. Right.
Alex says it was sweet. Alex says it was Sweet
Yes,
Dreams.
the Eurythmics. Yes, Sweet Dreams are made. So just imagine gherkins on sticks dancing to Sweet Dreams are made of this. I mean, guys, I want to do this forever. Let's keep going. Let's make more puppet videos. Okay. Anyway, so thank you very much for sticking with us. Thank you, if you're still watching, for sticking with us through all of those technical difficulties. It's really been fun. I really liked the variety of questions. I want to thank all of you on the panel who were kind enough to volunteer to speak directly live to the audience. But this was a lot of fun. And so I hope that we'll see you again. And those of you who are watching, I hope you'll join us for more productions in the future. You can follow us on Facebook or Instagram. And the Manhattan Art Center's webpage. You can sign up for the Manhattan Art Center's newsletter. And you can also go to our webpage, mxtw.org, and sign up for our newsletter there. And we hope we'll see you again sometime. So thank you, panelists, and thank you, audience members. And thank you, Flynn and Brandon, our tech team, for getting us back on the live stream. All right, good night, everybody.